Hello, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Ongakadi, the podcast where three friends come together and break down what's new in the Japanese music industry. This is the podcast for the week of February 21st, 2020. I'm your host, Ken, and unfortunately, it's only just me, so just the solo Batman, I guess, here. Yeah, unfortunately, Gray came down with a cold, so he cannot talk right now. And Luna is, unfortunately, she had a family issue that had to be taken care of before earlier in the week and was unfortunately unable to join us. So it's just me and my lonesome self. This will probably be a very, very short episode because not only was there not much interesting news going on here, but the Oricon is also not really looking too interesting. I mean, we'll go into that just a little bit, but with that, let's kind of just break into what I've been listening to. Nothing much, actually. The D4 DJ mobile game just came out in Japan this past couple days ago, and I've been loving it. It's an interesting system. It's a new game done by Bushiroad, my lords and saviors, if you guys have been listening as of late with the Bang Dream and the Rayview Starlight thing. D4 DJ, obviously in the name, is a more DJ focused mobile unit game that they just started to roll out within like the past year or two. So it's interesting to see how Bushiroad has been putting a lot more money into this, and I can't wait to see how the West will take to it. It looks like an ambitious project so far, but I can't wait nonetheless. With that, let's continue on to the news here. Nothing much. Pretty much is the lovely Millet. She released a new music video and told us about the upcoming special live event that she would be having for her latest song, Tell Me, which is used as the opening theme song for the Fate Grand Order series. So you can actually take a look at the special live. It just came out a couple days ago. Hopefully it'll be on her YouTube channel still, so you guys can check that out there. And with that, let's continue on to the Sandame J Soul Brothers. They raised the flag again with a brand new album, and they announced that they will be doing Raise the Flag. Hopefully the song Raise the Flag is included onto it. I will be pretty surprised about that if not. But you guys can check out more info about that. It will include their song Rat-Tat-Tat, which is, it was alright. I wasn't really a fan of it. But with that, let's move on to the Oricon. Like I said, nothing much here, just random anime, honestly. So, first off, it's going to be Dreamland Dream World by the Love Live group Azuna, which is really interesting. They've been dropping a lot of Love Live and Idolmaster stuff throughout this past week, so I can't wait to see what's going on here. It's an alright song. It's a little bit on the anime pop side that I kind of just don't really like. But regardless, it's sold alright with 16,155 points. And going on up, it is Supernova by Diver Diva. Now, this is a very interesting group, as it took more of a perfume style approach to their first song, Supernova. And if you guys do like the Love Live series, it is part of that new game that just came out a couple months back. But it's very interesting nonetheless. I like this song much more than Dreamland Wonderworld, and just the little techno pop that they kind of inputted just gave that little zest just a little bit more. And apparently some fans like this song too, because it only sold 50 more points at 16,203 points here. Going on to number 8, it is Ningen by Carrie Loose. I've been championing Carrie Loose for the longest time, and this song was an amazing song. If you guys want to check out more about that, go right ahead. Their YouTube is available, the music video that is, for this song, and it is actually amazing. It's a much more powerfully vocal-driven song than I originally thought it would have been, so there is a major kick off of that. But yeah, Ningen sold a lovely 18,805 points. And going on up, it is Hakujitsu by King New. Love, love, love this song. Nothing more praises I can give for this. And this week it sold a lovely 20,066 points. Going on up, it is Pretenders by Official Higidandism. Almost a year now till it reaches total chart dominance. It's been out. I'm so surprised about that. This week it sold a lovely 21,313 points. And going on up, it is Gorenge by Lisa. Probably the whole anime awards things that happened this past week via Crunchyroll probably put that little bit more into contention. Yaiba was one of the bigger winners. And I'm so glad that, Lisa's popularity boomed because of that. Regardless, this week it sold a lovely 22,614 points. And going on up to number 4, it is Kanashiki Pro Bowler by Kawata Keisuke and the Pin Boys. Now, Kawata Keisuke is the Southern All-Stars lead singer, or he's heavily involved with them. And this was a very, very interesting song. I really liked the tonal shift that it kind of gave back to the nostalgic views, but made it a little bit more modern so that more kids would like it. Obviously, it's about bowling. So, if you guys like bowling, you should watch this. The music video is actually pretty amazing. The song is amazing. Out of the newer songs that premiered this week, it's definitely charted very, very well because of that. And this week it sold 26,907 points. And going on up, it is the lovely Idol Master Shiny Color Sweet Heart Step. And it's Idol Master, and this premiered on Valentine's Day, or a couple of days before Valentine's Day. And oh my god, this is such a Idol Master ass song, and it is very cutesy idol. And oh my god, I give Idol Master a lot of props for continuing the way they did. They're doing the whole sweet cherry pop thing, and it's alright. I'll give it a slide because of what the holiday was leading up to. It was Valentine's Day when this was leading up to, so I'll give it a pass there. But that's all I can give it for this week. If it showed up on any other week, I don't think I would have gave it a much more of a bigger pass than I did for this week. Regardless, it sold a lovely 29,936 points. Going on up to number 2, it is Imitation Rain by /DD by Six Tones vs. Snowman. What can I say? It's been on here. Honestly, if we only were on the physical media side, not the download and streaming side of these whole things, of the charts of the Oricon, Imitation Rain actually took number 1 once again. So, the dominance of this song is just fan-freaking-tastic. And, I'm a Johnny purist, and I'll say that I don't agree with how they handled this song, but, Johnny knows better than I do if this is the kind of group they're going to go forward, and this is the way that they can branch out. And I'm happy that, their trial that they did for this was a success. Regardless, Imitation Rain /DD sold a lovely 30,921 points. This is CD physical sales only, my friends. And going on up, it is I Love by Official Higedandism. It was the official release of the song this past week, and it took number 1 because of the download and streaming kind of helped it. But honestly, I think it was like number 4 or something like that originally, because just how the overflux of streaming and downloads have flooded the market and influenced the Oricon. I thought it would have sold a little bit more, but hey, we'll see. We'll see how it will be continuing on from there. I Love sold a lovely 46,755 points. And let's go on to the album side here, because let's see what took the whole thing by storm, because it doesn't look like there was much. Let's see here. There is some Billie Eilish on here. Chara and Yuki with Echo also sold at number 8. Traveler is still also on there by Official Dandism. Kiss from the Darkness by Scandal. Go Scandal. Sold at number 6 is their first album after their release from Sony and going into their whole new label thing. The Fantastic 9 by the Fantastics of Exile Tribe took number 5, so congratulations to them. Gray is out there just woohooing right now after hearing this news. Continue on up, it is Treasure EP Map to Answer by ATEEZ. I believe this is a Korean group, and I am correct because of the EP start. Ceremony by King New also took number 3 once again. Smile by Eve. I've been actually loving Eve's work. You know, the illustration artist is an amazing thing as of late, and I'm so happy for them. And this is a week that Gray missed because Bright New World by Little Glee Monster took number 1 for the album side. Granted, it sold just as much as it did for singles, but, you know, I don't know what's wrong. It's a slow week. This is the second week in a row that singles didn't really sell more than 50,000 copies, and it's interesting to see how the market is. I wonder if everyone is kind of a little scared because of the coronavirus here, but you know, if that doesn't exclude the fact that these sales are really down. But yeah, you know, like it ends up being a really short episode. It's only less than 12 minutes here, but you know, it is a short episode, and I just wanted to make sure that the news get out there and we had some sort of presence. So you guys can tell us how I did with this kind of speed round kind of episode. If you guys want more of this, kind of just us ranting about the news kind of gets a little bit of elongate, and I want to try my best to make a better product for you guys. So tell us, how did you like this little faster format at ongakuryu@gmail.com, or you can tell us how we did on Twitter and Instagram at ongakuryu. You can follow our 2 affiliates. Koryu Hunter, he is a Twitch streamer, and you can follow him at twitch.tv/Koryu Hunter, KYORYUHUNTER. You can also follow Timbertaff. He is a Twitch streamer in his own right, and he is actually currently reading The Witcher in his dramatic, loving, booming voice. You can follow him at twitch.tv/Timbertaff, TIMBERTAFT. You can follow me at OTYCan1. You can follow our good friend Renford at RenfordD. You can follow Gray at Ongaku Gray. And you can follow Luna at LunaMarie87. But yeah, you know, just follow us on YouTube and tell us how we did here. It might be a little bit much better because of a shorter breakdown of the news here. But leave a comment and tell me how I did. And if you guys would like a little shorter episodes, a little back, but more condensed of the news here. But yeah, I want to say thank you very much for listening to this very short edition of Ongakuryu. I'm your host, Ken, saying thank you very much and have a great day. Aloha.